So first of all, what is NFT, right? I mean, the word itself. N means non, F means fungible, and T means token. Today, us, right? We as a property consultant, we have to know a lot of things, right? Right now, probably no one will tell you about NFT yet because it's not so public yet. A lot of people don't know what this technology, they probably don't dare to put the money in. So no one invests in all this technology yet. But you probably heard stock, mutual fund, and bond before, right? Like all these kinds of investment too. And your client one day will definitely ask you, if I put my money in your property versus I put in other places, can we make more money here or there? Then you need advice, like diversification, don't put all your eggs in one basket, all these things. But today, if you don't know the technology, let's say if you don't know how mutual fund works, you don't know how mutual fund calculate the ROI, can you advise your client against it or, you can't, right? So which is why here today, I want to share with you this idea so that you can understand about this. And by the way, NFT is just like all this financial vehicle. You can make money from it. You can buy and sell. Exactly a year ago, sold an NFT for $69 million US. And this by far is the highest record ever sold in NFT market. This picture, actually, the name is First 5,000 Days of who? Of people. So this picture basically is the combination of 5,000 images into one single gigantic picture. It's basically a collage of 5,000 pictures. Now you might ask, why this picture worth $69 million? And who bought it? Some Singapore billionaire bought this thing. And the reason that he said that he bought this is because he buy it for the spirit behind this entrepreneur and this artist. Can you imagine someone can draw one picture every single day for 14 years? That's how you get to 5,000. So that's just basically like people buy because of the story behind it. And it just happened that right now, it's no longer in the physical format, but in the digital format. Now you may ask another thing. Adrian, like this picture right now, you downloaded it, right? Yes, I downloaded this picture. So does it mean that I own this picture? No. Then you might start to think, so what does ownership really mean? Let me ask you another question. If you take a picture of a Lamborghini, of you standing in front of it, do you own that Lamborghini? You don't, right? Even if you drive that Lamborghini, does it mean that you own the Lamborghini? Not really. There must be something out there that proves you own the Lamborghini, right? And by that, I mean the Garant. That Garant proves that you are the owner of that car. So you have to have done something that actually proves that you own something. So it's the same that goes for this picture. There must be something that proves that I own this picture. And that happens to be on blockchain. Like I said earlier, you cannot fake that because when you make that transaction, hundreds of thousands and millions of computers actually become the proof that you are the owner of this picture. And everyone can check that out from the public record, right? So basically, this is just how NFT and blockchain works. I just want to give you another perspective about NFT. What is it similar to? How many of you guys actually buy virtual goods like in Dota? If you ever spend money buying any like extra clothes better armor and all in this game, or in FarmVille, you pay money to buy seeds for your vegetable, congratulations, you bought NFT. It's just that it wasn't on blockchain. It was within their database. So now, can they fake and then change anything? So let's say you buy a special sword in Dota 2. If someone hacked into Dota system, can they change the system ownership so that it becomes they own the sword and not you? They could do that because that's centralization. But if it is happening on blockchain, no one can change it unless they hack your wallet. They can't hack a third party to change anything. Now, if you ask me, then pay all this money for what? I will ask you another question. A watch tells you time. Why do you need to buy Rolex, Patek Philippe, AP? Same things goes for here. It's all about showing off. Yeah, some people may say investing in watch is actually investment value. I understand that. But ultimately, it's a way to show off. Why people buy NFT? It's the same thing. In the future right now, instead of showing off our car, our house, our watch, we probably will show what is our profile picture. I will get to that in a second. Yes, profile picture. You can show off on. I'll talk to you in a second. Car plate. Why would somebody spend thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars buy the number 1 car plate, number 7 car plate? Recently, the AMG 45, there's a car plate AMG 45 in Ipoh, Perak one, sold for 75,000 ringgit. Does buying a special car plate make your car go faster? No, but why people buy it? Again, and at the same time, How do you prove that you own that car plate? Can I go to the store right now and ask them make me an AMG 45 car plate and put on my car? I can do that. But if I get caught, I'll pay a lot of money because I'm using a fake car plate. So how do you prove that you own a car plate? You have to log on to JPJ system and search whose name belongs to this car plate. The IC detached. So everything has somewhere to prove it. Like your house. How do you prove that you own your house? From the SPA. It doesn't mean that you stay inside the house. That means you own the house, you know. So this is the perception that we need to understand. What does ownership really mean? Let's not talk about materialistic things. Let's talk about some other way that we communicate with other human beings. Why would somebody have tattoo on their hand, on their chest? It's a way for them to show that they are artistic. They believe in something. Some people like do a 4 words here, like do some quote right here. Why? Because they want to show people this is how they are represented. Why would people dye their color green, purple, red? Why would people spend money on clothes that make them look nicer? Or have earring, have nose ring, have lip piercing? Why? Because all these are the way that people communicate with each other. Real estate industry, like I say, is transparency and it's easier and faster, and all these are the virtual real estate. By the way, there's another thing called Earth 2, where you can buy land in that Earth 2. But that Earth 2 is not on blockchain. It is like a big database that you buy a plot of land. But they are thinking of launching it on blockchain soon. I don't know when. Can book be NFT? Answer is yes. This book is basically a new book by Gary Vee. He launched this book in August. But now he launched it in a very special way. For only 24 hours, if you buy his book, for every 12 book you buy, you get one free NFT. Imagine how much he sells within 24 hours. He sold 1.5 million books within 24 hours. There's a lot of different ways that you can use NFT. Then you might say, so is he selling NFT or is he selling book? I would say both. Right? So you might say, how much is a book? Let me tell you, one book actually costs 68 ringgit. 12 books means about 800 ringgit. So that means you are spending 800 ringgit to buy an NFT. So if that NFT, when he gives you worth more than 800 ringgit, then basically you get the book for free. So that's basically the model that he sells on. So people actually buy it.